Hello everybody, how are you all doing this evening? That's it, I like an enthusiastic audience. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is start off with a little trick here. You've all seen these before. These are USB flash drives, and what you do is you plug them into your computer. You can store files on them. For instance, you can store music on the red drive, pictures on the black drive. For instance, you could take your pictures with you, or you could take your music with you. Now what I like to do is sometimes I will put all my files on this drive, and then when I get home I just transfer them to the other. Of course, sometimes that transfer could become a little tricky, in which case I use a little bit of magic to cause a transfer to happen. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go ahead and we'll get rid of the black drive, okay? Uh-oh, that's a problem. Watch. Oh dear, watch, but if I just give it a shake, there's the red drive I was looking for. So of course, if this is the red drive, the black drive must be over here in my pocket. But just so you know, in case this red gigabyte is not big enough for all your files, you can always get a gazookabyte.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, some of you may have seen this one before, but let's go ahead, John, pick a card.
Oh, yeah.
Pick a card, any card. So what I'll ask you to do is take a look at that card, go ahead and show all your friends. I won't look, I've seen this trick before.
Okay.
Let me know you're great.
Okay.
So I'll shuffle through the cards, you just say stop at any time.
Stop.
Perfect. Go ahead, set that card in there. Now the great thing about this trick, John, is I'm not going to do the magic, you're going to do the magic.
Okay.
Just tap the deck 3 times. Now, in tapping the deck 3 times, one card and one card only should have changed color. So one card and one card only should have changed color. Indeed. Now, John, you remember what your card was?
I do.
Was this your card by any chance?
Oh.
Queen of Diamonds, you made it change color. Excellent. Okay, let's see if we can do it again.
Okay.
I'll shuffle through the cards. You just say stop at any time.
Stop.
Excellent. Go ahead, take a look at that card. You all see that card?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Let's see if you can do the magic again. Just tap the deck 3 times. So, in tapping the deck 3 times, we're looking for one card and one card only to have changed color. Well, let's see, one card and... Okay, that's a little worrying. One card. Let me ask you, John, what was the name of your card the second time?
What the
You
card
can
was?
tell me, yeah, what was
The
it?
Jack of Spades?
The Jack of Spades. Well, only one card has changed color. There is only one red card. The Jack of Spades. The Jack of Spades. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Cheryl, so let me ask you this. Have you ever heard of the upside down all round poker shuffle?
No.
You've never heard of that? Well, it's actually a fancy Vegas term. It's a way of shuffling the cards that makes them completely unusable in any game. So I'm going to show you that in a little bit, but let me ask you another question. Do you believe in time travel?
Ooh. Sure.
Sure. Well, I'm going to attempt to demonstrate time travel with a deck of cards. And we'll start off with the customary selection of a card. Pull it out. Excellent. And you can show everyone that card. I won't look. Okay, great. Now what I would like you to do is just hold the card out like that there between your thumb and your forefinger. Excellent. Okay. So, watch. I want everybody to freeze this frame, right? Take a mental photo of this image, me holding my cards, Cheryl holding her cards. Okay, got it? Excellent. Go ahead, set your card back in. Very good. No one has ever done it that well. Now, earlier I talked about the upside down all round poker shuffle. I'm going to show you the upside down all round poker shuffle. Some cards are facing north. Some cards are facing south. Some cards towards the ceiling. Some cards towards the floor. Some towards heaven. Some towards hell. Some towards Mother Teresa. Some towards Saddam Hussein. And on we go. Just in case you don't believe me, the cards really are mixed up. Look, some cards are face down. Some cards are face up. Some cards are face down. Some cards are face up. And just for you, Cheryl, I bet I can even find cards going face to face. Okay, now remember at the beginning I asked you to hold out your thumb and your forefinger. Go ahead, do that again. Just like that, exactly. Now, your card wasn't the Jack of Spades, was it? Tell you what, take the Jack of Spades, wave it over the deck real fast. Look, 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 look. We went back in time. Back to when all my cards were going one way.
How about that?
Wow.
Back to when I was holding my cards. Back to when Cheryl was holding her card. Go ahead, take a look at your card. We went back in time. Okay, excellent.
Nice.
So, tell you what, John, go ahead, pull out a card with a lot of white on it. Let's see. Maybe not the ace, that's my favorite card. Go ahead, why don't you try the 6 of hearts. So take the magic marker, and what I'd like you to do is just either write your name on that card, draw a picture on it, big and bold.
Okay.
With something, anything that will make your card unique in all the world.
Okay.
And don't be shy, don't be shy. Excellent, okay. I like it. A bit of Chinese writing. Go ahead, set it back on top.
Face down.
Set it back on top, face down. Excellent. No one has ever done it that well. But watch, you'll take John's card, push it down into the center. Now, of course, it's not on top because I haven't done the move, right? But watch. As soon as I do the move, just like that there, John's card comes right back to the top. Amazing, amazing. Oops. Let's get rid of that. Tell you what, we'll take your card, place it down into the center. Watch, I do the magic move. And once again, John's card comes right back to the top. It's amazing how that happens every single time. I don't know how you can applaud at any time, by the way. So tell you what, we'll take John's card. We'll take John's card. John, go ahead, push it all the way in. All the way in, you watch, watch. I do the magic move. Just like that there, your card comes right back to the top. That's actually it.
Oh my God.
That's okay, that's okay. Tell you what, we'll take John's card, we'll cut it into the deck once, we'll cut it into the deck twice, okay? Now, of course, it's not on top, since I haven't done the move yet, right? But watch, as soon as I do the magic move, just like that there, John's card comes right back to the top. It's amazing how that happens.
Jesus.
So, okay, we'll take John's card, push it down into the center. In case you don't believe me, it really does go into the center. You all see it? Exactly. Watch. I do the magic move, and I press, and John's card comes right back to the... Oh, wait. That's not your card. Sure it's not? You know what happens sometimes when I press too hard, I actually pushed it to the bottom. That's okay. One more chance to catch me. I'll put a big old bend in John's card. Big old bend in John's card, okay? Now watch. Now we know it's John's card because everyone can see that big old hump in it, right? Watch. All I have to do is count 1, 2, 3, and John's card comes right back to the top. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So you all see that up there? You see that in the corner? Look, it's just a little red sponge ball. But of course, it's not just any old red sponge ball. It's actually a magician's sponge ball. You see, because when all I have to do is rub and it disappears. Of course, it doesn't really disappear. It just turns invisible. Because when I blow on it, it comes right back. In fact, you might want to check that out for yourself. Go ahead.
Okay.
Pretty cool, yeah? Seen one of those before?
Well, just the magic.
Just the magic shows. Yeah, I mean, it really is cool. It really is cool. Do you see how loose the molecules are? That's what I love about it. You see, all I have to do is saw, just like this here. And if I continue to saw, a strange thing occurs. I can actually saw it into 2 sponge balls. Okay, let's try something different. One sponge ball goes in this hand, the other sponge ball goes in this hand. Watch. I'll make it jump from this hand to this hand. Did you see it go?
No.
Tell you what, I'll make it jump back. Just kidding, just kidding. That's not right. I almost had y'all. I'll try it again. One sponge ball goes in this hand, one sponge ball goes in this hand. Watch. I'll make it jump from this hand to this hand. Did you see it go?
No.
It really did go that time. Tell you what, go ahead, hold out your right hand palm up. I'll take my sponge ball. You take your sponge ball, fold it over,
Mhm.
Watch, all I have to do is a wave of the hand and a wiggle of the thumb. And my sponge ball magically disappears, invisibly traveling through the air to join your sponge ball. Go ahead, take a look. Sponge ball. Two sponge balls. I don't know how you did that. Very good, very good. Very good. We'll try something different. One sponge ball goes in the hand, one sponge ball goes in the pocket. How many do I have in my hand?
One.
No, actually two. Actually two. We'll try it again. One sponge ball goes in my hand, one sponge ball goes in my pocket. How many do I have in my hand?
2.
That's exactly right. Now you see, you're catching on. You're getting better. You're getting better every time.
Jeez.
What? So one sponge ball goes in my hand, one sponge ball goes in my pocket. How many do I have in my hand?
Consensus? 1. Well done.
Actually, none.
Man.
They all disappeared.
I said 0. Me too.
Okay, so do you shuffle? Go ahead, shuffle up these cards. Let's make it as fair as we possibly can.
Once?
Or twice.
Okay.
And we'll stop you there because any more than that and you'd be cheating me. So tell you what I'd like you to do is cut off a small number of cards. I'm going to turn my back, and when I do, I'd like you to cut off a small number of cards, say anywhere between 1 and 15. And actually, when you cut them off, hold them close to your chest, because I don't want to see how many you cut off. I want to have no idea how many you've got. Okay?
Okay.
Cut off a small number of cards, hold them close to your chest. Got it?
Yep.
Now, what I would like you to do is count those cards, but be quiet about it, because don't give me any indication how many cards you actually have. And just let me know when you're finished.
Okay.
Okay, great. I'm going to look round now. So say, for instance, you cut off 5 cards. I want you to remember the 5th card that I show you, right? Say, for instance, you cut off 10 cards, you will remember the 10th card that I show you, okay? So I'm going to show you some cards. Remember the card that corresponds with the number of cards that you have, okay? But of course, again, don't give me any idea. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm going to presume that you have a card. You have a card? You remember a card? Excellent. Now, again, I'm going to turn my back, and what I'd like you to do is set your cards here and set this big block on top. Okay?
Okay.
Tell me when you've done that.
Oh, I'm done.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Very good. No one has ever done it that well. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and give these cards a little bit of a cut. And I will cut them again. And Cheryl, what I'd like you to do is just pull one of these packets of cards toward you. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. That is the packet we shall use. Okay, let's recap. Cheryl cut off a small number of cards. For instance, it could have been, say, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It could have been a smaller number like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could have been an even smaller number like, say, 3. 1, 2, 3. Even it could be smaller. It could be 2. Who knows how many cards Cheryl cut off? But I'm now going to attempt to find Cheryl's card in a very unusual way. I'm going to try and spell to your card. Okay, so T-H-E. How am I doing so far? Pretty good. E-I-G-H-T-O-F-D-I-A-M-O-N-D-S. 8 of diamonds. Was that your card? It wasn't 8 of diamonds. What was your card?
7 of hearts.
Yeah, the 7 hearts. There it is. There it is. There it is. Thank you very much. You're an excellent audience. Wonderful audience. Wonderful audience.
Yeah, he's tricking people.
Wonderful, wonderful audience. Okay. So Cheryl, let me ask you, do you have a favorite card in the deck? Do you have a favorite card? You don't have a lucky card? Well, I actually have 2 lucky cards. I have 2 lucky cards. So what I'm going to ask you to do is take the deck and start dealing the cards face down onto the mat one at a time.
Over each other?
Face down onto the mat one at a time.
Oh, like this?
That's right. On top of each other. Very good. Excellent. And keep dealing, and you can stop at any time, by the way. Would you like to stop there, or would you like to go further?
No, I'll stop there.
Positive? Okay. Well, here is my first favorite card. The Ace of Diamonds. Go ahead, set all these cards on top. Excellent. Now, what I'd like you to do is pick the cards up and repeat the process. Deal them onto the mat one at a time, face down. Very good. And once again, you can stop at any time. Would you like to stop there, or would you like to go further?
No, I'll stop.
Okay, everyone is witness that Cheryl has decided to stop here. This is my second favorite card, the 10 of Spades. Go ahead, set these cards on top. So let's recap. Cheryl dealt the cards. Could have stopped anywhere. Here is my favorite card, the Ace of Diamonds, and right beside it is a card that Cheryl stopped dealing at. Here is the 10 of Spades, right beside it the card that Cheryl stopped dealing at. Now, there are no 2 cards in a deck that are identical, right? But every card has a twin. For instance, what would the twin of the Queen of Hearts be? Queen of Diamonds, very good. And the twin of the 5 of Clubs would be?
5 of Spades.
Excellent. You've heard this saying, great minds think alike. Well, this is my favourite card, and you just happen to stop dealing at its twin, the Ace of Hearts. And over here is the 10 of Spades, and you just happen to stop dealing at the 10 of Hearts. Oh, very good, very good. Thank you very much, thank you very much. I'm going to show you a little story trick here with just 4 cards, okay? And what I want you to remember is that it's just 4 cards that I use, okay? So this is how the story goes. Once upon a time there lived a dark-haired gentleman called the King of Spades, okay? Now he was married to a beautiful brunette called the Queen of Spades. Now he had a twin brother that looked just like him, and of course he was married to the brunette's twin sister. So one day these 2 couples decided to go out to the dance hall on a double date. Shortly after they arrived at the dance hall, the brunettes decided to go upstairs to the powder room to freshen up a little bit. While they're in the powder room, the first King of Spades, he goes up to the bar and he sits down beside a beautiful red-headed lady. Okay, now his twin brother, he said, hey, that looks like a good idea. So he goes up to the bar and sits down beside the redhead's twin sister. So a short while later, the brunettes come downstairs from the powder room, and when they see their husbands with the redheads, they get mad. So the first brunette, she goes up to the first redhead and says, hey, you stay away from my husband. Now the next brunette, she goes up to the redhead's sister and says, hey, you stay away from my husband. So at this point, a big fight breaks out, clothes are being torn, you know, it's a real cat fight, and really it's my favourite part of the story. My favourite part of the story, after a while, all settles down, and the first brunette, she goes up to her husband, of course the King of Spades, and says, hey, you were out of here. Her twin sister said, hey, that's a good idea, so she goes up to the King of Spades' twin brother and says, hey, you were out of here. But I know what you're thinking, that's really interesting, but tell me what happened to the redheads. So here's what happened. The first redhead, she went down the road a little bit and found herself a redheaded gentleman. Now the second redhead, she said that's a good idea, so she went down the road and found herself a redheaded gentleman. But that's not quite the end of the story, because they all went off and had a family of 4 little redheaded boys. And the thing I want you to remember is the whole story is told with just 1 card. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Okay.
How do you do that?
How did he do that? Well, very well, thank you. Very well, thank you. Yes. Any poker players here? Any poker players? Okay, Rhonda, good. Oh, Curtis, you play poker too? Excellent. Do you play for money?
Never mind.
Do you play for money, Curtis?
No.
No. Just as well, right? Okay. Here's what we'll do. In America, there's a tradition, right? At the end of a poker game, people will throw their chips into the middle and they'll have one final bet. They'll see who can cut to the highest card, right? In Ireland, we have a similar tradition, but what we do in Ireland is we see if we can cut off a certain number of cards. And I'll show you what I mean. You see, for instance, I can go like this here, and cut off exactly 10 cards. Now, I know this is 10 cards because I can tell by the thickness. John, do you want to try? Go ahead and just cut off 10 and set them here.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Actually, that's pretty good, I think. Not bad at all. Cheryl, would you like to play? Go ahead, just cut off about 10 and just set them here. Very good. Now, who else would like to play? Okay. Excellent. Okay, so go ahead and just cut off 10. Okay, and just set them there. Very good. Very good, Vaughn. Okay, so let's suppose that John cut off 10, Cheryl cut off 10, and Vaughn cut off 10. That would be 30, leaving how many here? 22, that's right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, we didn't quite get it. But you know what we did get? We got 10 here. We got 10 here. We got 10 here. And we got 10 here. I don't know how you did. That's a very good. Okay, so Cheryl, just pull out a card from the deck. And what I'd like you to do is to show all your friends. Once again, I won't look. Got it? Okay, you all saw that card. I'll go ahead and put it down here in the center. Go ahead and shuffle the cards up. Okay, now watch. I'm going to basically spread these cards all around. Okay. Now, John, what I'd like you to do is just to pull out any one of those cards and just place it in my hand, okay?
Okay.
Keep it face down. Keep it face down. Now, wouldn't it be an amazing thing if John just happened to, from that random selection, pull out his card? So for the first time, name your card.
6 of spades.
The 6 of... I should have done it myself. I knew this. There it's there. Thank you. So we've got 2 rows of 3, okay? And watch. 1, 2, 3 coins in this hand. 3 coins in this hand, okay? And watch. All I have to do is squeeze, toss, and catch. And now, we have 2 on my left, 4 on my right. We'll try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4 coins in this hand, 2 coins in this hand, and watch. Again, I just squeeze, toss, and catch. And now we've just have 1 in this hand, 5 on this side. Okay, we'll try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins, just 5 coins. Got it? John, go ahead. Fold them over,
Okay.
turn it over tight, real tight so I can't get at it, okay?
Okay.
What I'll do is I'll take this coin, I'll just toss, and invisibly travels through the air to join the other coins in John's hand. Go ahead, just count the coins onto the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, John, Cheryl, would you say that you have a spiritual connection?
Sure.
Sure. How about a romantic connection? Okay.
Yes.
We'll stop right there. We'll leave it at that. Completely understand. Okay, so what I'd like to do is, Cheryl, I will shuffle through the cards. You just say stop at any time. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Get rid of that one there. Say stop at any time.
Stop.
Right there, perfect. I'd like you to take the marker and sign your name across this card. Very good. Excellent. And then, John, you go ahead and take the marker, because what I'm going to ask you to do is pick a card too. So I'll just shuffle again, say stop at any time.
Stop.
Excellent. Go ahead, you sign your name across that card. Okay, very good. Now, in order to proceed with this trick, I'm going to engage my trusty magic wand. So, Cheryl, go ahead, take the magic wand. And what I would like you to do is just tap the deck and say your magic word. What is your magic word?
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
Very good. So, with that there, we spread through. Can everyone see? Spread through. And look at this here. We see that Cheryl's card has turned face up. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, pass the magic wand to John. And John, you go ahead, tap the deck, say your magic word.
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin, very good. Now, as strange a procedure as that may seem, a grown man with a magic wand. Let's see if it worked. So I spread through. Spread through. And now we see that John's card has turned face up in the deck. But here's the strange thing. This happens to be right beside Cheryl's card. Thank you very much. So what I'll do is, John, hold out the palm of your right hand. I'll push these two cards together. These two cards together. Cheryl, bring over your hand. Bring over your hand. Set it on top. Set it on top. Excellent, excellent. Now we say the magic word. Friendship forever. And just as your two hearts are bound together forever as one, now so will your card be. So will your card be. Go ahead. Take a look. There you go. And that can be a little souvenir for the future.
Wow. That was amazing.
That was awesome.
Friendship forever.
Friendship forever.
That was awesome.
Some cards have psychic ability, and when I say psychic ability, what I mean is some cards, believe it or not, have the ability to predict the future. So, let me demonstrate. Cheryl, I'd like you to go ahead, extend a finger, just like that there, exactly, and just touch one of these cards. This one here? Perfect. That will be your card. Don't look at it just yet. Don't look at it just yet. John, I will riffle down the card. You just say stop at any time.
Stop.
Right there. Perfect. You take that card. Now, what I would like you to do is, Cheryl, or John, you take your card and just stab it into the deck. Keep it face down. Just stab it anywhere into the
Am I
deck.
supposed to look at it?
Nope, just face down.
Okay.
So let's see what you got. You got a king. Okay, very good. Now you remember earlier I talked about some cards having psychic ability, the ability to predict the future. Let's see what you got. Oh, you got a king too. That's pretty good. But you know, the strange thing is that John stabbed this king anywhere in the deck. It could have been anywhere in the deck, but he just happened to stab it between these.
No.
Other two. Queen, hey, dyslexic. Hey, 3 out of 4 out bad.
That's all right.
just go ahead, touch one of these cards. You all see these cards? They look remarkably alike, don't they? Just touch one. No, he's already done it. Okay, John, do you want to touch this one, or do you want to touch a different one?
Me?
Yeah, you want to stick with this one?
Yes, I want to stick with
He's
that.
sticking with this one. I like your style. You've got conviction. That's good. You just happened, Vaughn, touch the only blue card. Don't know how
That's good.
I'll riffle. So Nash, do you want to play in this one? I'll riffle down the side. Say stop at any time. Okay.
Stop.
Right there. Okay, this will be your card. Can you remember that card? But of course, don't tell me what it is. You just remember it, okay? Now, Vaughn, what about you? Just say stop at any
Stop.
time. Right there. Perfect. This will be your card. You all see Vaughn's card? Don't forget it. John, you pick a card. Okay, go ahead, pull it out, show everybody that card. Okay, set it back in there. No one's ever done it that well, thank you. Okay, now magic, it may look easy, but it looks hard, and it is hard. But anyone can actually be a magician, and tonight you'll be the magician. So Nash, just go ahead and touch a card. This one here, okay, excellent. And Vaughn, you touch a card. That one there, very good. And then John, you touch a card. That one there. Okay, so Nash, Vaughn, and John each touched a card. Each touched a card. And so, you remember what your card was the first time? And what was your card the first time?
4 of diamonds.
You just happened to touch the 4 of diamonds. And Vaughn, what was
3
your
of
card?
clubs.
The 3 of clubs? Look, you just happened to touch the 3 of clubs. And John, what was your card?
2 of hearts.
The 2 of hearts, and you just happened to touch the 2 of hearts. Now, you know that every deck of cards, all the cards are different. There's lots of pictures, numbers. But at the same time, there's only 2 colors. So what are the 2 colors in a deck of cards?
Red and black.
Red and black, that's exactly right. So we have red, black, red, black, red, black, red, and black. Okay? Red, black, red, black. Which leaves over here, as you can see, red, black, red, black. Got it, David? Got it? Excellent. But here's the strange thing. If I was to just reverse count these cards, red, black, give the cards a twist, just like that there, finish with a pop, just like that. Now we see that all these cards are red. So if all these cards are red, what must these cards be?
Black.
You would think. No, they're actually red, black, red.
But
Thank you very much.
how does he do this?
I have no idea.
Hey, with great skill. Thank you very much. So let's try this again. I have a lucky card. I want you to have a lucky card. Just say stop at any time.
Stop.
Right here. Perfect. This will be your lucky card, the 3 of clubs. Go
Okay.
ahead, take the marker. Take the marker, and what I'd like you to do is write your name big and bold across that.
Okay.
Excellent. And you can really draw on these playing cards, can't you? Right, John, so bring out your right hand, exactly, and set that card in there. Bring your other hand over on top. Excellent. And I'll give these cards a mix. Now, earlier I talked about having a lucky card. My lucky card is the 4 of diamonds. It actually helped me win a lot of money one time in a game of poker. So Cheryl, I would like you to once again extend a finger. Extend a finger, exactly, and just touch one of these cards. This one here. Excellent. That will be it. Now, wouldn't it be amazing if Cheryl just happened to touch my lucky card, the 4 of diamonds? Would that be a good trick? But of course, magic's all about surprises. See, if I just do that, go ahead, take a look at your card. Now, you have my lucky card, so if John has my lucky card,
Then
that means I must have John's lucky card.
Very
David, get close up of John's lucky card.
Wow. Oh man.
Okay, so we'll do, I will riffle down the cards like this here, you just say stop.
Stop.
Right there. Perfect. Go ahead, take that card
Okay.
and show all your friends.
I can't see.
Okay. Did you all see that card, by the way?
yeah.
Excellent. Go ahead, set it back in there. Thank you very much. And what I'll do is, once again, I'll go ahead and give the cards a cut, and just to make sure there's no funny business, I'll even shuffle them up. Now, I'm going to use 4 cards, okay? Just 4 cards, and each of these 4 cards are going to tell me something about your card, okay? So the first card, it's going to tell me the color of your card. Is your card a black card?
Yes.
Excellent. So the second one, that will tell me the suit of your card. Is your card a spade?
Yes.
Excellent. And the third one, it tells me your card's a 6, right?
Yes.
So then the fourth one tells me your card's a 6 of spades. Right. But of course, there's a bit of a discrepancy there, because there's no such thing as a deck of cards with 4 6 of spades, right?
Sure.
So would you like to just go ahead and see a 4 ace trick then? Thank you very much. Okay. Well, that's a bit of an anticlimax, but I think that's all I've got.